Hey, this is Joe. This is Silent Joe Talks, and it's February 4th, 2023. Yeah, just chilling at the park. Um, Hold up. Sorry, thought I got a, thought I got an email or something. I guess not. Yeah, just chilling at the park. Um, as usual, nothing else has really happened. I finished Skate 3, or I think I did. I mean, I finally reached the 1 million board milestone. Like you sell boards or whatever, and you're supposed to get to 1 million, and I finally did that. So I kind of figured once I get there, that's probably the end. Because I don't think those skate games really have like an ending per se. They usually have like a goal to get to, and then some sort of like I noticed with Skate 2 and Skate 3, they both kind of like quote unquote end with like a monster sponsored contest of some kind, which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know about Skate. Skate probably does the same thing. The first one, they probably do the same thing. I don't think I've ever actually gotten through Skate. I think because because it's been a while since I've actually played through Skate, which I might do in the future again. But I remember there being one of the pros, one of the pro goals. I think it was Rob Dyrdek's mission, where you grind some rail or some bench, but it's like a very specific grind that for whatever reason I just could never get. Almost to the point where I think I just kind of rage quit and just give up, and I don't think I've played that game since. Or I have played that game, but just never gone all the way through. Because I would on occasion, like, play co-op with my brother or something. So yeah, I finished Skate 3, and I've been playing HITMAN now, because they came out with a new freelancer mode, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know if I'll if I'm going to be able to finish it, because I think I gave it one try, and I think I got up to almost completing 2 campaigns, but when I had to kill the syndicate leader on the second campaign, I failed, and then I think as soon as I failed, I just kind of gave up because I didn't want to have to go through the whole thing again. But yeah, maybe in the future I'll give it another shot. But it's kind of interesting and kind of cool, and I kind of like it. And then I also figured, since while I'm playing Hitman, it's been a while since I've actually played the actual story in a long time, so I figured I would do that again. Or at least I tried to, but the past couple days I've had trouble streaming, and it was just kind of frustrating, and I couldn't get it until last night. Little did I know, all I had to do was just restart my Xbox and it would work. You would think that would be the first thing I would try, but for whatever reason I didn't even think about that. Just kind of the whole like unplug and plug it back in kind of solution. But yeah, it's working now, and I'm gonna play through the the whole campaign again, just for good times, and it's been a while. Now that all three Hitman games are put into one, and they rebranded it now, because I think it's called Hitman World of Assassination. It's no longer just called Hitman 3, and then the other two games are in there. They like rebranded and everything. So yeah, I'm currently playing through Hitman. It should probably only take a couple streams to get through those missions, because they're probably like, depending on what the mission is, probably like 10 to 15 minutes each, and I only stream for like 2 hours, so probably only take a couple streams to finish that. And I'm thinking about, after playing Hitman, playing Skyrim again. It's been a while since I've played Skyrim, and they've even gotten the anniversary update for it. So, which is crazy to think about. It's been actually longer than 10 years, because Skyrim came out 2011, so 12 years. I don't think I've played it since they've come out with the 10-year anniversary update. So I'll probably get that update and then play Skyrim again, and that should be loads of fun to do. And yeah, it's kind of all I've been up to. Yeah. I only so I guess I'll go to the wheel. I've only added a couple things. I said last episode I would add some stuff, but forgot to do that. So we'll just roll with what I got. Let's see here. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy special, holiday special. I don't know why this is on, because I think I've already talked about that. But yeah, I'll talk about it again, I guess. It's been like, 3 months since it came out. But yeah, I really liked it. It's just kind of like a short little, 40-minute, I don't know what you would call that. I guess a special, like movie special thing. It was fun. It was cool. I really liked it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it probably doesn't sound like I liked it, but I did. I enjoyed it. I really like Mantis and Drax. They were pretty cool. I even liked the animated parts of it. I've never seen the Star Wars holiday special, but I assume that's probably where they're kind of like, I don't know. I was going to say parody, but I don't think that's it. Referencing. That's the word. I'm assuming that's what they're referencing, with the certain things that they do in that special. But yeah, really liked it. Can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I think is coming out in May. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be pretty fun. But yeah. Alright. Guess I'll do one more. Getting down to the wire here. With only 3 subjects. Okay, I picked Hitman, but I already talked about Hitman. So we're down to 3 topics now. Yeah, I definitely gotta add more on here. Okay, and Summer of '85, which is a super old topic, because I haven't seen that in a few months now. Or it's been a few months since I put that on the wheel. Summer '85, I think, was a French movie that I watched that I really liked, to the point where I even put it like in my top 10 list that I did on Letterboxd, because I did like a top 10 movies that I liked in 2022, specifying that there weren't really, like, my list consisted of movies that I watched that didn't have to come out in 2022. It was just new movies that I watched that year. And Summer of '85 was one of those, and I really liked. And it was kind of like, the way I would describe it is kind of, in my opinion, is kind of like Call Me by Your Name with Timothy Chalamet. It was kind of like, it was that kind of movie where, you know, there's some kids like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, it takes place like during the summer in a foreign country, and two boys meet, or I guess it should say two guys, not two boys. It's kind of weird. Two guys meet, fall in love, type of deal. But I would say Summer '85 is better than Call Me by Your Name. Just because, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen that movie too, but I remember thinking that movie was just kind of okay, like kind of mid. It was just kind of whatever. But with Summer '85, I seemed to really enjoy it and got invested. And my favorite scene in the movie is when he goes, where spoilers, the guy that the main kid falls in love with dies, and they kind of make this like weird promise that if one of us dies, that the other one has to go to their grave and dance on their grave, which sounds insulting, but for whatever reason they make that promise to each other. And so that's what the kid does. He goes to his grave and he just kind of does this weird dance on top of his grave, and dances to the song Sailing by Rod Stewart, which before watching that movie I didn't even know about the song, and now that I've seen the movie, I can't stop listening to that song. It's like, the song's been kind of like stuck in my head for like the past couple months now, and I really enjoy it. To be honest, I think I kind of like that movie just because of that song, honestly, which I don't know if that's a good reason to like a movie, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I learned a new song because of it. But yeah, I would recommend watching it. It's in French, so yeah, if you're into foreign movies, or if you liked Call Me by Your Name, then I would recommend watching Summer of '85. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. I have some more videos coming up pretty soon. Super Bowl is coming up in a week, which I did a Super Bowl prediction video, which you'll see later this week. Should be interesting. I did it on Madden 22 instead of 23, just because I have Xbox Game Pass, and they don't have Madden 23 on Game Pass. They only have 22. So I don't know if that matters. I'm pretty sure they update the rosters on all the games now. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, that's the game I did it on. Just kind of simulated what the Super Bowl would be like. Eagles versus Chiefs. And yeah, that's about it. Talk to you guys next week. And yeah, I'm out. This is Silent Joe Talks, and it's February 8th, 2021, and had a pretty fun weekend, or pretty fun week, actually. Yesterday was the Super Bowl, which was pretty awesome. Get to see Buccaneers and Chiefs play. Kind of crazy how much, I guess spoilers, how much the Buccaneers beat the Chiefs. It's pretty crazy. On the Chiefs part, they just kept on messing up. But, and also crazy to think that the Chiefs never even made a touchdown. That's kind of wild. I wonder if that's like a first in like Super Bowl history. Someone never, because I think they only did field goals. They never made a touchdown. And I don't know. I've never heard of that before. So had a fun time. I didn't really grill or barbecue, but because in the complex that I live in, they don't allow barbecues in your patio. Like, you have to go to like a designated barbecue area, which we probably could have, but we didn't really do that. So I made burgers and hot dogs just on the stove. Still pretty good. And then my little sister made chicken fingers. She made chicken fingers and waffles, which were pretty good. She didn't make the waffle fries though. We just, we had like frozen fries and that we just put in the oven. But she did do the chicken fingers, like handmade, and that was pretty awesome. We had those, brought a bunch of soda, and then when my brother got home, he brought more of the hard seltzer drinks. Brought Truly and Mike's Hard Lemonade. Never had Mike's Lemonade before, but I think it's the first time where I drank something and I actually didn't not like it. I mean, not like it. I didn't hate it. Usually when I drink alcohol, I kind of regret drinking it because alcohol tastes terrible. But with Mike's, it was actually pretty okay. I didn't hate it. So that was kind of good. But yeah, just had a fun time. Didn't really have any people over. Probably because, pandemic reasons. My sister did have her boyfriend over, but that's about it. Just kind of just the four of us. And then with her boyfriend, that's 5. That's not too bad, right? That doesn't break any pandemic rules, I don't think. Not having over a certain amount of people in one room. But yeah, that was a fun time. And then last Monday, the reason why I didn't do a podcast, or I didn't, because I didn't do a podcast because me and my family went to Oceanside to go see my papa, which has already been 1 year since it's already been 1 year since he passed away, February 1st, which is already crazy to think that, my grandpa passed before this whole corona thing even started, or before it became a huge pandemic. I'm sure it was around before then, but still, it's pretty wild. And to also think that it's already been 6 months since my dad passed, which my dad and my grandpa actually passed 6 months within each other. My grandpa passed February 1st, and then my dad passed August 1st. like exactly 6 months. And just going to my grandpa's one year is making me think about what me and my family are going to do for my dad's. And I don't know. It's kind of cool because when we got there, we went to his gravesite. And they had like a big unveiling of his headstone. Got like a nice, cool black headstone. Got a picture of my grandma and grandpa on it. And then their names. Got my grandpa's name on there and then also my grandma's name. So that when she passed, she could be buried next to him. Which is really awesome. So they had that. And then we even ate there, which is kind of weird. Never really eaten at a cemetery before, but I guess it's a thing over there because they even had signs specifically saying no barbecues, which is kind of bizarre for me. I mean, I love barbecue, but I would never really think of barbecuing in a cemetery, but I guess it's a thing there in Oceanside. Probably because of Samoans and Hawaiians who live there probably doing it. I guess it's a thing. But yeah, that was kind of cool. So instead of barbecuing, I think my aunts and uncles just bought a whole bunch of Hawaiian barbecue plates and just passed them out to everybody. And that was pretty good. So yeah, did that. That was pretty fun. My aunts even made us sweaters, which was really nice. They're pullover sweaters, which I don't really like, but the ones my aunt made are really comfy, so I might think about starting wearing it. I really do wish it was a zip up though, just because I like how easy it is to, unzip a sweater and take off as to a pullover where you gotta like pull over your whole head, and then gotta worry about your shirt going up, accidentally taking off your shirt too as you're taking off the sweater. I don't know, just never really liked pullovers, but still a nice gift. It's a sweater that just says "O Side" on the back with a picture of the pier. Pretty awesome. I'll probably start wearing it. It's comfy enough. But yeah, they were supposed to be Christmas gifts, but I don't know if I mentioned it on a previous episode, but we were supposed to go, but then we didn't. All right. Sorry about that. Just had visitors at the house. Yeah, I don't know what else I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, that's about it. Had a great time watching Super Bowl. Had an amazing time going to Oceanside, seeing family again. Haven't really seen them since with everything happened with my dad. Yeah. I did finally worked out how to stream Hitman 3, because I don't know if I talked about it already, but for whatever reason, Twitch wouldn't let me stream Hitman, or the newest Hitman on my Xbox. That was kind of weird. I don't know, but I guess it all worked out now. So yesterday and Saturday I started streaming, some of it, and I would probably stream some more of it tonight. So yeah, that's about it for this week. Yeah, that's about it. I'll talk to you guys next week. All right, and I'm out.